Blizzard.
Willows_Wanders is here first.
Blizzard.
Greywolf_G4L just claimed second.
And happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're all doing okay. Skipping that song. I am tired of the singing. Do not like singing in my lo-fi. Do not like singing in my lo-fi. Okay. So, what are we going to do today? Hey, Grey Wolf. How are you? How's your Redemptor Dreadnought thingamabobber Fuchimahang that you were working on earlier? So, what if we did? I could always play more. I could. I am driven by the rules to paint and to create. I did work quite a bit on my ReaperCon entry today. I got the back half of the base filled in, so that's looking better now. I just need to wait to prime it up and deal with that tomorrow at some point, probably during a lunch break or something. But because I was so is Celeste kind of considered to be something in the versions of Kaizo? Because that actually looked kind of interesting when I was watching you play it, Willow. I do need it oranges. Same boat. I gotcha. So we definitely need these. We're not going to be going super high, so we can just use yellow, more than likely. Or use a white for the desaturation aspect of it. Are you starting to feel better? Huh? You want me to tell everybody about your adventure outside? Where I let you out on your leash? Um, and you decided to eat something, and then you spent the next, 3 hours putting me in a spot of like concern because you were just kind of coughing and acting like you were going to throw up? Hmm? You have many water bottles all hanging around. Can you please go take a drink of something? I will feel better if you start drinking, just as an FYI. So, I need crimsons and reds. Because we need violets. I think that's going to be our goal. Kind of something along those lines. And the question is, what do I highlight with? I think we're going to highlight again with yellow or just straight white. Oh, she's in one of her moods. Actually, might be better to do use this red. Go that way. It goes that way. It's either going to be pure white or lemon yellow. We'll get both. We'll get the both. Need to do this. Flip a page. Bum, bum. What's up? I know I saw them out there too. But you're not going to go out and play with them. That's not going to happen, little missy. That's not going to happen at all. We will deal with a little bit of orange just to see if we can pick out different colors to make it be that way. And leave all the highlight colors off to the side, and we'll use this to see if this is how we want to do it. So, we need a big brush. Now, we'll go from there. And we'll go from there, and away we go. What? Yeah, you're still looking like you're going to try to throw up. You did not swallow something completely, dear. Oh, cats. Why are you such high maintenance sometimes? Why? Okay, so so you have a good night, Hunter. Sleep well. May the bed bugs not bite. Yeah. So what's that? She does not have a lot of skin tone. I'm not going to fight this all night long. Dear Deep Rusto, stop being weird, please, and thank you. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Drawbreads. Mm-hmm. Down on the bottle. Boom. 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 Since she has wandered away, I'm going to put my desk in sitting position for a few minutes. For a little bit, because for whatever reason, I feel like sitting. Random noises in the house do not always end well. Because you kind of wonder, what was it that just fell? Bum, bum. Mm, mm. Mhm. Good evening, KT. How are you? Not great, but medicating. I don't know. I'm there. We're hanging out right now. I don't know if these are going to be the right colors for this mushroom lady or not. I was looking up artwork again for Fungal Queens and found Zugmote, which is kind of a red, purpley, and undead skin, which I'm like, okay, I kind of see that with pops of orange that pop through. So we're just going to try to block in the colors and see what we think. Block in some colors, see what we think, and then adjust as we need. Let Katra out a little bit today, and she decided she wanted to eat something that's causing her to be in kind of a weird space. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with you right now, sweetie. She acts like she wants to throw something up, but she is refusing to throw whatever it is up. So there's something essentially tickling her throat right now, and it's just going to be one of those days with her, and it's just like, all right, whatever. Tried to get to the cat store to make sure I have plenty of cat food. I need to text my neighbor and see if she can come over and watch Katra. In the Labor Day week. Make sure she's fine and taken care of. So we might be finding a different playlist. That's the second song I've skipped. That is the second song. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, na, 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 na. So, what do we think Hootie's going to say when he pops in? Or one of the running jokes that I was talking with the meat guys at the meat market with on Friday was, if I ever put myself back out on dating apps, what would be a profile item I would put in? Which was, I joked and I said, I can pay for a full price movie ticket. And I thought that was kind of clever and goofy. So should you do these in order? Hmm. Finish painting what you're painting. Finish painting what you're painting. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, she's okay. She'll be all right. She'll be all right eventually. It's just one of those things where it's like you wanted to go outside and now you're paying the like. Hopefully, she learns a lesson to stop eating the grass. But I know why she's trying to eat the grass because she feels like she's hungry all the time. But she'll be all right. She'll be all right. And then was working on my ReaperCon entry a little bit today. So just trying to get it squared away. And like I kind of came up with a schedule for myself and threw myself off that schedule. And my brain's just like, you're trash at everything. And I'm like, no, I'm not. You can calm down, brain. You can calm down. But only pastels. I mean, I filled in the void that I was going to ignore, but somebody was like, you should probably fill that in. I'm like, you're right, I should. So tomorrow, during my lunch break, I can prime it and get it airbrushed in and all that jazz and start filling in those colors. And Tuesday, be ready to do all of that. Or I can do it all on Tuesday and be done with it. Yeah. Brains do that from time to time. Yeah. And I got to log back in and deal with that stuff tomorrow too. And it's just like the Sunday scaries hit a little harder than I expected them to. I'm just like, I just let's paint. Let's try to paint something undead in reds and purples and see what happens. Kind of night. And see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I really wish I could get my heart rate monitor working for when we do the video game streams. But to do that, I think I would have to throw a piece of technology out that's currently working, and that goes against all my principles. And I don't like that. I don't like having to throw out a piece of perfectly good technology. Just remember, KT, at least you don't have a quarter-mile long noise barrier that you're waiting to remove because environmental can't figure out its life. Bum, bum, bum. Or, better yet, promise a museum you'll do a clear noise barrier and will watch a management team lose their mind at how expensive it may or may not be. Ba-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to get there with this. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bum, bum. Mm-hmm. I think I know why I didn't want to paint these colors now. I think my brain is telling me why you didn't want to do this way. Mm. You keep your streak going, KT. You know where you'll find the comfy vibes. We can just sit, hang out, and be chill AF here. B&B. We're not. Yeah, we might be doing a list all together. Ba, 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 da, da. Ba, na, 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 na. Ba, na, na, na. Thank you for the subscription on the YouTube side there, Senior H. Ba, ba, da, na, 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 na. Hello to you, Bubba the Wizard. I hope you're doing great this day. Good afternoon to you, Dr. Froggenstein. I hope you're doing okay. You're there having an exceptional Sunday. Is it fried chicken and green beans night? Just guessed. I never connected it, but it was usually on a Sunday dinner night thing as well. Would be a I I kind of slowly start learning stuff like that, and I pick up stuff over time. I can guesstimate when things are happening if I learn it enough or pay attention sometimes. But when you said hello, it reminded me of um, the March comics that Senator John Lewis and someone wrote together. And it was a common thing on there for Sunday night. He would, his family, John Lewis's family back in the day, would have fried chicken on, or would have a chicken dinner on that Sunday night. And he would often preach. He could never eat the chickens that he was raising because he was preaching to them. Yep, I understand. It's it it's one of those because it so um the oh, I had words in my head. So when I went to the meat market on Friday, they had pork butt for sale, or they had pork butts, and it was like $3 a pound. So I ended up getting like an 8 pound butt, and I'm like, I have a lot of pulled pork now to eat and cycle through so I can mix up my lunches and stuff. But I'm going to be like porked out for like the next 2 weeks and be like, I can't eat any more pulled pork for like at least 3 weeks before I break into the freezer meals. But I understand that completely. Like, I get it. A simple, cheap, effective dinner. You can never go wrong with it. Never go wrong with it. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Also, I bought green beans this weekend to have with my pulled pork. So, yum, 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 yum. We're getting there. Skin tone needs to come up quite a bit more. And I know that. But that's a okay. I gotta turn stream elements off. Ugh. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da. 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 And you can really see her face pop out. Her face gonna pop out and be like, wow. Good evening, Emac. How are you? How fares your Sunday? Ba-na. Mm-hmm. I have opened that person's stream like twice, and somehow I get a gifted sub to it. Ugh. Ugh. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Mm. Yay! Excellent for pixies. Was it just something she ate? Catra's having a bit of a moment this weekend, or this week as well. She's let her out. We had some outside time. She ate something in the yard. It's either stuck in her throat somehow, or somehow the harness like messed with her in a way it wasn't supposed to. So now she's kind of like frustrated, but at the same time, it's like I can't really do anything with you right now. So um, I need to go refill my water bottle. So I will be using this ad break to do that. But yay for Pixie. Ooh, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. I'll be right back. I'm sorry to hear that, Froggenstein. I hope Kitty is okay. Okie dokie. I'll just push the skin tone up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. And good evening to you too, Jay. 90th celebration. Yay. Mm, mm, mm. Bum, 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 bum. I need to turn the fan on. I forgot to turn that on. Bum, 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 bum. Origami, hummingbird, butterfly, and bunny. Bun bun. Yay, bun bun. Bum, bum. Hello, King. How are you? Throwing some color down to survive. Throwing some color down to survive. Coach was recovering from whatever she ate, so she's a little lethargic and right now. So we're going to kind of curb the outside adventures for a while until she gets over that. Had white people taco night for dinner. I couldn't get the ReaperCon piece to do what I wanted it to do, so we're gonna go with Plan B and just be done with it.
Catra. Hoodguard just showed up with new friends. Hope they have
Hood,
treats.
Hood, how are you? What are you up to, good sir? How was your stream? Tell us, what fun things did you get up to? And why is the new Primarch you? Yes, you. Specifically you. Why is it you? Why is the new Primarch you? Everybody asks you who the next Primarch is going to be. Why not make it you? Why not make it you? Hmm? We can make this happen. I will start an internet grassroots campaign. Excuse me, I need scissors. Okay. Lo-fi music. No words. Please and thank you. If it would hurt, if it was Hudgard, I too would play Space Marines as well. Now, we could change it from being Primarch to being hero in general, or super awesome commander. Because they brought Yorick back. Why can't we bring Hood and make him in charge of something really cool? Yeah, that's what we need to do. That's a campaign I'll get behind right there. I mean, I'll get behind many campaigns, but, you know. Hmm. All right. We have a lot to do with that violet on the mushroom, but I want to go down and get the red squared away. I want to get the red squared away. Mm-hmm. I can use a bigger brush, but I might. No. Hmm. I do believe that's going to be orange. I do believe it's going to be orange. Mm. Oh, so bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Right. I got to get the dress to come up. It's reading too flat. Bum, bum. Now, that's what I want the dress to be. So it's about as high as we want it to go for the ribs. We'll just need to get our blends going in nice and buttery smooth here in a little bit. Buttery smooth. Exactly. It's got to be the buttery smooth. If it's not the buttery smooth, I heard there's dupesters that come out of the woodworks and explain to you the intricacies of glazing and buttery smooth blends. I'm kidding. I hope they don't. Because if they do, man, we'll be here for a while. Bum, 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 bum. I was light. All right. So if I made this the primary angle, you're always going to look at this figure. As I just, genuinely yeet it to the ground. No need to yeet. Feels kind of weird, but I feel like that actually does pick out the triad, the pentad, the way I was thinking of it. Yay! I was really organized on this one, but I plan on shipping this back to Hack, so I need it to be organized. That was me trying to figure out what I was doing wrong with the greens because I could not figure it out at all. It just disconnected to my head. Green is not a creative color. All right, so now that we've got, I can turn this up a little bit more now. Because we're not doing a lot of white, so like the white's not going to wash out randomly. Something a little bit closer to what I'm looking at, so it's getting there. The red's starting to get there the way it should supposed to be, the way I'm thinking it should be going. Maybe just a smidge. Maybe just a smidge if I took my own horn. Ahoy there, me boyo. How are you doing there, Jack Frost? How fares your Sunday?
Someone just followed. Who is that? Jack FR_ST.
Thank you for following. You have accomplished some of your, accomplish some of your goals is the best that you can do. I too have accomplished some of my goals today. I did laundry and I napped. I went for a walk. I figured out my Reapercon sculpting piece, so Or try to finish filling in the gap that I left. As someone pointed out, I probably should fill in. Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do for sure. For sure. I've been trying to do it a little bit more to be thinking, being mindful of where I'm placing stuff. Well, Zenithal kind of goes out the window a little bit with this figure because if I did it all in Zenithal, it wouldn't be all that interesting because you like her hat takes up quite a bit, but we're not going to be staring at like the backside of her all the time. So kind of swapping here to kind of make sure that I get some of the values quite right because her hat needs quite a bit of work. I need to get near white up here, but then I need the violet to come out and kind of tie in with her hair and help frame the face. And frame the face so people can go, ooh, oh my. But as I'm working through, I'm trying to make sure that I get this because, if I take the photo from this, I don't want to over highlight, but under highlight. I was just talking about this yesterday with somebody. I was like, I'm trying to sketch more, but I keep like I'll start sketching and then somehow lose my entire sketch. Just randomly lose it. Or I'll fall back in the mindset I had before, and it's like that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, or it's not what I want to be doing. So, I can understand. Oh, nobody's on each other's levels. I just like to goof off and paint. Oh, I keep thinking back to the claptraps. I'm like, man, I'm getting them there, but I need to go back and I need to smooth those blends out. And smooth the colors out. They're getting splotchy, and I'm like, don't want splotchy. I just realized I don't have anything to paint for Monday that I've started yet. We can start a brand new figure on Monday and be goofy with it. Should we paint a pirate? No, I need to work on Hex Mini still and finish it up. Or go through and look at what I need to finish. Bum, bum, bum. I started painting, Jack, for myself on the D&D table. I was hosting an active game for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. So I started painting for the table, and the table has left.
Thank you, Critical Paint.
Critical Paint! How you doing? No singing in my lo-fi, please. Welcome in, Raiders. I forgot to do this rant when Hoodguard raided in. Welcome in, I'm Paints. We do the goofy paints, and tonight is Cutie Patootie Sunday. We're currently working on the Fungal Queen from Reaper Miniatures Briarwood Veil box. I have the Fungal Queen and Fungal King, and I can say that I've completed an entire box this year. Done. Nada. Zilch. 0 left to go off of. Well, I take that back. I can't remember if these red caps came from there. In which case, we might speed paint those on a Friday night. But we'll say we did a box, and we'll have completions. And completions are good. So I'm going to move these over to a different box. Our Fungal King looks like this. I have not started it proper yet. So kind of like your dwarf that had all of like the mushrooms and stuff on it. Yeah. But she is where we're at tonight. Kind of focusing in on her. I need to remember to recite my script when I get readers. I'm fallen into bad practices and forgot. Automation tools made me forget. Oh, biscuit in my eye. How did contact go wonky? I hate it when they go wonky. Send help. Kelly, how are you? Nasty migraine. Yeah. Dox yourself, and like I said, no, I'm good. I don't need an ambulance for a contact. If it continues to bother me, I'll just go take it out and put my glasses on. That's how that works. That's all good, Weasel. All good. Friend just left though. She came to visit for her birthday and went to the zoo. Ooh. Did you get to see the monkeys do it? It was an old MTV skit show that they brought over called The State. Boom, boom. Christmas, I forgot to paint all of that. Christmas, I forgot to paint all of that. Welcome in, Nerd Tokyo. Nerdy Tokyo. Saw some snakes, some geckos, several birds, monkeys, and they even have a wart pig. Ooh, warty pigs. Warty pig pig. Did the Timon have a Pumbaa? No, and there were turtles. Yay for turtles. And tortoise, or however it's spelled, box turtle enclosure, and they had a shower and one was dancing under the water. Did it do like the little butt shimmy? Despite it being called a turtle, actually lives on land and doesn't have flippers. Yeah, that's excellent. You gotta love it when the animals are out and being like super cute, because then it's like, oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Hmm. I see what you did there, Tokyo. I see what you did there. So now we take this up just a little bit more. Now we take it up a little bit more. How are you? Are you starting to feel better? Mm-hmm. Oh, sassy massy. Mm-hmm. Can I have this? Can I have this? Mhm. Hi. How are you? Mhm. Big old stretch time. Yep. Sit right on the frickin' thing that I'm using as my backdrop. Thank you so much for that, sweetie. What's up? Big old yawn. Mhm. Yes, there are things that your tail can swipe and they knock over. Mhm. 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 You want to say hello to anybody? Or you just want to be quiet and shy? Mhm. 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 What's up? Mhm. Hmm. What's up? Hmm. How you doing, sweetie? Do you want to tell me that there are tuxedo cats next door? Yes, Mr. Fulcrum. We have Kitty Cam. She is taking over the painting area right now. Mhm. And you keep swishing your tail like you're unhappy. Is there something wrong? Hmm. Oh, no. She has plenty of love. You're okay. You're okay. So it's hard to see, but over where she's looking at in some places, there's another group of cats hanging outside. And she's staring out at them and being longing for the times that she could be with. I think what she's trying to tell me, she's lonely, but I don't quite know how to deal with that because I can't be outnumbered by my pets. And given how she's reacted to other cats being outside or near the house when they're not supposed to be, I don't know if it's a wise idea to get a friend. Yeah, we're starting to get there. Starting to get in the directions I wanted to go. I hope. Welcome back. How are you? Mhm. So what's up, sweetie? I haven't heard you meow yet. All right, can we get some meow meows from you? Can I get a few meow meows? Or are you going to go on adventure time? All right, adventure time it is. Mhm. Okay. And we're back at it again. That genie problem. Thank you for the check-in. And hello to you. How are you? How fares you? Excellent. Up and around. Hi, Kale. How are you? Um, yeah. That's about as high as we're going to go with all of that. It just sucks because you can't see it from the top down. Bum, ba-dum, bum. This is the Fungal Queen from the Briarwood Vale box. We have it and the King to do, and that box will be complete. This year, I get to say, on top of completing the Arkham Asylum box from Batman, I can say I completed the Briarwood Vale as well. Put a big dent in my Sullen Hull box because I used a majority of those skeletons in my diorama. So well, I take it back. Depending on how you see it, you will see part of it. So having those be super bright works. Nice. The Shadows of Sullen Hell. That's the box I worked through for the most part, or used in my Reaper diorama. I'm going to want a brown. I'm going to want a brown to shade that Mars orange. I'm going to want a brown. I'm going to want a brown. What if I used red? Yeah, and then you turn it up like that, and then if I was a DM and I was going to describe the fungal queen coming out and looking at you, it'd be something along the lines of you only see the silhouette of red of orange eyes slowly peering out as you see something adorned in red, along with the violet undertones of a mushroom, to meet the fungal queen. Because the king looks like he wants to just stomp you. Yeah. So we'll have to do a lot of different types of mushrooms on him. But first, we gotta get through the queen. Bum. Bum, bum. Fried eggs and fried chicken are the same thing. They're just different stages of the life cycle. I can accept that argument somewhat, but I'm not a huge fried egg fan. Don't know why. Just not a huge fan of it. I prefer mine scrambled. I prefer mine scrambled. How you doing today, Dork? Be safe, Kale. Just doing good. Just chilling like a villain. Got you. Got you, good buddy. Roger, Roger. 10 by 10, 5 by. Oh, just give it up. Just give it up. Words have escaped you this day. Words have escaped you. There you go. Yeah. Right. So, all right. I am really struggling with what to do right now with this thing. Do not know why I'm struggling. I think it's because Dork showed up, and now I'm like, oh, Dork's here. Oh. I'm kidding. I'm not blaming Dork. No. No. My buddy Dork he's a force to be reckoned with. Um, There we go. This is driver should be one. Maybe. Not hating it. Not hating it. Not hating it. By the way, Dork, do you do a lot of casting for um Warhammer games and tournaments? Ah, I got you. I was just curious. I know I've seen you casting it a couple of times, or seen you doing work with it. Uh, Challenger Cup in a couple of weeks. Sounds like fun. It sounds like an excellent opportunity for you. Way too high, way too fast. Way too high, way too fast. I can already tell. Yep. That's not what I want that to do at all. Goodbye, dry brush. You are done for the evening. Okay. Okay. Back to what we're working on. Stay focused. Stay locked in on what you were working on, which was somehow I have this headband on way too tight and the knot's bothering me in the back of the head. Oh. Bum, bum. Okay. I'm getting there. Maybe we do work on the base a little bit. Hmm. Hmm. It needs more shadows through here. Bum. Oh, I still got to come up with a name for my freaking diorama. I don't know yet. I really don't. I got to think of the names. So I got Brother Blue. the chibi, I was just going to call it pirate, just call it like pirate KT or something, right? Um, or KT's pirate, and just simplify that and be done. And then the diorama still needs a name. So in case it gets called out, someone has to read the name out. But I don't know what I want to, because I mean, it was based on Ghost Riders in the Sky. Partly was the idea behind the diorama. So I'm kind of torn between just calling it Riders or Rider. Captain Donna Starlin. That works for her. Because I didn't realize that was part of, like, when you get to the awards or they're handing out the awards in the ceremony, they'll actually read out the name of the piece. So I was like I was super cool with, my last year's pieces, which was Puss in Boots or Galen on Griffox, not realizing that the names actually meant something at some point. Um, Now that I know, I can leave Brother Blue in and say, you know, friends don't let friends paint with burgundy wine. Um, just to mess with Kara Curley in case it gets called out. Because I'm that kind of person. But the the writer though, the diorama needs a name. I just thought of something. Thought about naming the diorama. ISO's easier than OSL. Thank you for the stretch. Give me a second. Oh. Mm. Bum. Bum. Or, you know what I could name it, KT? I could find parts of the lyrics and use that. Mama, don't let your boys grow up to do OSL. Um, Something along those lines. That could be fun. I think maybe that's what we should be doing with this one. I think maybe. Also, goofball. You used Kalachi Red, not Deep Rosto. So I was afraid of. I think the orange is going to get too bright in comparison to everything else, and then we're going to have to find a way to tamper it down. You have no good snackies. I need to put up my thing, Bobber. They had watermelon buy one get one free this week at Publix, so I bought two and I already went through one, and it's already been 2 days. So hopefully that lasts me till Thursday for a mid morning snacky. I did have some nuts earlier, but those tend to be very okay-ish. I buy the cubed up sections or the cubed up pieces. I buy the pre-cut containers. I I am way too lazy. Like it's easy to cut a watermelon up, but man, it's too much work. I understand. I'll buy the container. I'll be lazy. They have someone back there shopping watermelon. They're super happy shopping all day, every day. All right. Because the meat market had a buy one get one free watermelons, and I'm like, I get that I could save myself so much headache and time, like money, by buying my own, but I gotta process it, and I'm like, yeah, we may not be wanting to do that. Those make for pretty good snackies and filling snackies. The boxes of trail mix nuts tend to be overpriced, but they tend to be nice because you get a little snack pack, and you're like, yay! I did get some apple juice this weekend too, so I got those little like glass jars of apple juice from Martinelli's. Oh, I have cookies too. I forgot. Mhm. All right, so KT, you have a great night's rest. Be awesome, be safe, sleep well, and relax. Relax. I mean, that's all we can do is try. I've got to try to relax too when I go to bed. It's hard. Hi, Mama Lion. How are you? Hi, Garcias. I understand that. Why did I feel that something was off in a way? Oh, the YouTube streams are like way behind. It's okay. We're about to end and go right out to someone, either Froggenstein or Monster. We'll see. Oh, sorry that you lost your Nana. Time indeed, Jay. Time indeed. Yeah, it still stinks. It's not great in any way, shape, or form. Uh, oh, Stream Manager. I pushed the wrong button. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You need to stop overthinking and you need to get into the raid that you need to get into. She was a beautiful lady, I'm sure. And everything is going to be awesome. We're going to go say hello to Monster tonight because he's painting the jackalope from Texas Wordsmith. So, Mama, I hope that your day gets better and tomorrow you get to have a nice day off of work and not have to deal with that shenanigans while you process and you grieve. Losing a Nana is never easy. They're always missed no matter what. But we're going to go say hello to Monster. My brain's not functioning right now. It's kind of just went into shutdown mode. So let's go say hello to Ed.